perfect 10. What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Oh.
Hi guys, it's me Rose, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial look on how I do my Shoto Todoroki makeup so you guys can follow along at home. First key thing I want to say, with skin and makeup, always wash beforehand, like cleanse your skin. I'm going to now put the moisturiser I use, which is aloe vera. I use that personally because it toned down redness and it's a lot gentler on my skin. Of course, any brand of moisturiser you're welcome to use, but this is personally what I use. Oh, sorry. This is personally what I use. And I'm just going to start applying that by dabbing on the areas I want to cover and then getting 2 fingers and rubbing that in. Now, you know, I am looking at a mirror that's just here. I put my moisturiser on. Now I'm just going to tie my hair up. Now that my moisturiser has dried and it's on my face, I can start applying the concealer onto my skin. I start with concealer just because I want to get rid of all these blemishes and redness that are a bit too extensive. I use a anti-visage, hopefully that's focusing, I can't really tell, but I'll read it out to you. It's my Eraser Instant, and the colour tone I go for is number 3 Fair. It's by Maybelline, and it's a weird thing. You kind of tighten it like that, little nodule, and you start dabbing in the areas you want to be covered. So this little red bit here. I put some here as well. These are my nostrils, just to start basing it up. Now I'm going to go in, and usually I don't do particularly eye makeup, but usually you should start with the eyes. But sometimes I just like getting a look of things. So now I'm going to go in with... This is Future Rose. Hi, I'm editing the video now, and for some reason my camera decides to just completely lose one video of me applying the extra concealer to my eyes and then the matte powder to set my face. So I'm just going to quickly do that now. Apologies for this. First off, so what I was clarifying is I'm coming in with this. It's a Fit Me. By Maybelline again, by the Fit Me range. The number, they go off numbers on the base of tones. It's number 5. There you have it there at the 10. That's just for my skin colour. Obviously it varies. So what I did was I kind of took my stick. I'm not going to do it now obviously because I don't need to, but it looks like this. And what I do is I go ahead and I dab around this area. So you see where my darks are. Anywhere you have bags, you want to kind of dab or like draw over this kind of, just this roughly this area, and what you're going to do is you're going to take your blending sponge and you're just going to dab up into the eye and around, and also on the eyelet, because that's going to set your eyelet because we want it to be base. It's going to make it a blank canvas basically. Like I mentioned before in the video, we want to make this all a blank canvas for us to work our magic on with the makeup. So we go around dabbing like that, and if you kind of get it across here, it's fine because it's concealer, so just dab that outwards, dab over the bridge of the nose. It's all in all going to work its magic. That was with the concealer. Stage 4 is with matte. So we need, after now our faces should be a canvas, it should be blank canvas. We're going to go in with the matte. This is by Rimmel. This is a Stay Matte Rimmel product. And the shade is number 10 transparent. That's my shade, so it's very white. Because I'm pale. And what I did with this, I basically went in with the big brush. You basically rub generously in there, and I just kind of dabbed, and then when it felt a bit too powdery, I kind of did circular motions around the entirety of my face, applying again. And you can apply very generously with this, because this is basically going to set your powder so you don't have this oily kind of and shiny complexion. You want it to look dry, well not dry, but set. And also makes your makeup more durable against wear and tear and usage when you're doing your daily activities. But yeah, Thank you for listening. Past Rose will now, I'll hand over back to you to take the video. Bye.
Contouring now. The big old C. I use the Revolution palette, contour palette, because the Ultra contour palette, as it says there, all my shades and the mirror there. You probably saw my tripod. I haven't got an actual tripod yet, so that's fun. Let me get my brushes ready. This is one brush to use. If you have a fan brush, that's good. This is what I'm going to do to apply the highlight and other details on my cheeks. I'll do that at the end, because the first one I'm going to be doing is contour. Just finding that brush now, because for some reason it's gone on walkabout. That's one thing I learned. Like, I'm still learning with makeup and everything, to be truthful. Definitely, you're welcome to follow or take some hints that what I do if you want to recreate the look I get with my Todoroki cosplay. But no way, shape or form would I say I'm like an expert on this. I'm just slowly learning too. I'm going to go with this fella. I was torn between this one and this one. This one I typically use for my eyes. But you know what? I'll probably go small, because small brushes lead to small mistakes. So I'm going to go for this shade here. Just typically something lighter. I don't want it to be too drastic. And then I just dab that. You can tap it just to get the excess stuff done. And what I'm going to do is, you need to apply it. So where my cheekbone ends, so right where the spots are, funny enough, like underneath your cheekbones, you want to start patting it in a little bit. So you make this drastic line. And at first it will seem like a lot, because that's what contour is. You get your point, and then you want to basically blend it out, but it's a process that works in your favour. And I'm going to just show you, I'm going to go in with either the beige or this really strong highlight. So probably this one first, and I may top it up with this one, I don't know. I'm going to go for the beige one first, apply that to my brush, and just put that above there, and then on my nose, just so that sparkle. Do you want to just... And this is where I'll come in with a bigger brush, because bigger brushes mean I can blend out easier. I'm going to come back to the cheekbones, because I'm just going to start with the jawline now. So you see where your jaw does that? Just behind the ear. There. I'm going to apply it. And you can go crazy. In person it'll look a bit weird, but on camera it just defines your jawline a lot more. So again, taking the same shade, dabbing in this kind of area here, and I'm going to draw it up to here. But I'm just going to get this area first padded up. And that kind of gives the illusion of an angled jaw. Now moving on to the next thing, which is the final stage, which is Todoroki Scar. What palette I use for this is the Morphe Crossover James Charles palette. Just because it has so many colours to play with, as you'll see in a minute. There is the palette. Loads of colours. So I got my wig here. Good old Todoroki. It's going to be my left side, which I'm glad I knew, because I swear the amount of times I would do this and then realise I had the wrong side would be upsetting. So just for clarity's sake, I'm going to be using that purple, that purple, and that red, and then possibly this off-white yellow. So yeah, any questions regarding that, please shoot me a comment. I don't mind if I answer. This is my first ever makeup tutorial, so apologies for my attempt. I do try, truthfully, I do very much try. Also, I'm not going to take it all the way up because my wig is actually going to cover this. So you don't, if you have a wig long enough, put it on beforehand, but you can see it's no point putting it on because, or makeup all the way up here because no one will see it. That's just me being a cheeky little lazy so-and-so. What I'm going to do as well, it's not really what I should do, but just because I want to, I'm going to go in on the red and I'm going to outline where I want my scar to be. That's what it's going to look like, at least the outline. Now we're just going to walk towards getting there. Some people use latex as well, which is also a goal. I would love to use latex. But I'm just going to colour it all out my outline area. And if it looks splodgy, that's okay, because that can give the scarring effect. Do my finishing touches. Right, quick outfit change and wig cap. All that's left to do is put my contacts in and the wig, and we should have the completed. Ta-da! This is the reveal. My Shoto Todoroki makeup. Like, subscribe if you haven't, feel free to. More content like this coming your way and other surprises that are in the works, so keep a lookout for that, okay? Anyway guys, have a web awesome one, and as always, plus ultra.
Honey, I'm a perfect 10. What does perfect even mean?